So guys, this is your global weather outlook for September the 9th, 2023. Start off with Hurricane Lee. Tropical Tidbits is gone with 95 knots. That's 110 miles an hour. And minimum pressure of 960 millibars. The NHC officially does not have that. They have 150 miles an hour and a minimum pressure of 958 millibars. However, on the NHC, you can see it's saying a major hurricane through Thursday afternoon. And if we look at the intensity guidance brought to you by Levi Cowan, we can see a lot of models saying that it will eventually become a Category 4 again. Onto Tropical Storm Margot, I did an update on it earlier today. It currently has winds of 45 miles an hour and a minimum pressure of 1,004 millibars. Since I last did an update, it looks a bit more organized, as it appears. Looks like it's lost all this down here trying to actually wrap itself around and start rotating. And here is the NHC's cone. They're saying still alive again through Thursday afternoon, becoming a hurricane on Tuesday afternoon. No one immediately in the midst or wake of this storm, so we can move on. Next, we have Tropical Storm Hova, which is still weakening. However, it has shown some signs of convection, a big plume of convection right here in the past, what is that, half an hour, or no, 3 or 4 hours. So could it be re-intensifying? I don't think so. But that's not saying that it won't maintain intensity for a little bit. The NHC has this at 50 miles an hour, minimum pressure of 998 millibars. They're saying it will just stay a tropical storm until probably late tonight, before we get into a tropical depression, and then a post-tropical depression. We have 97L. This was that system I was talking about last night that could potentially become Hurricane Nigel. Now, I'm not definitely saying that this will become a named storm or depression or a hurricane or a major hurricane. The NHC does have this at 8:30 within the next 48 hours and 8:30 within the next 7 days. So, when it becomes more likely to form, I will give you more info. Next is 90W, just below Japan. It does not look like this thing's going to form. It's literally just a line of thunderstorms. Looks like it was originally connected to Yeung. Here is Invest 91W, which has moved into Hong Kong. What is that? Well, that looks much more conductive for development than this. Hold on. Hold it up here. Is that the remnants of High Key? Sorry, I'm getting ahead. Those are the remnants of High Key. Okay then. Okay. Well, as I was saying, it has maximum winds of 25 miles an hour and a minimum pressure of 1,006 millibars. To be honest, I don't think this will redevelop. This, well, maybe. On to the simulated satellite imagery here for the North Atlantic. You see there is Hurricane Lee, there is Tropical Storm Margot, and there is that wave that could potentially become Hurricane or Tropical Storm Nigel. So you see we're focusing on Lee right now. I'll give you a close-up shot in just a second. See, it's spiraling, trying to get its eye formed. Turns to the north without impacting the Greater Antilles too much. Comes very angular right there. And then speeds off northward as that trough connects to it. And look at that! From 47 degrees north to 25 degrees north. That is a big storm. Meanwhile, over here, we're looking at Tropical Storm Margot. I almost said Margot. You see it starts rotating around now that it is starting to absorb the remnants of Katia. Absorbs it, starts rotating, and starts getting that eye formed. You can see there is the wave exiting Africa. That becomes, right, exits right there. That could potentially become Tropical Storm Nigel, or at the very least, Tropical Depression 14. Into the Eastern Pacific here, you see there are the remnants of Hova just going to fizzle out. No more activity to see here. West Pacific, you've already caught a glimpse of this. You have the remnants of Yaun, the remnants of Haiki, and it's about everything, not really showing anything to form. Could this become a subtropical storm or a subtropical depression? I have no idea. On to the Indian Ocean now. Again, I don't expect anything to form here for another 2 or 3 months. And, sorry there. The usual business in the Indian Ocean. Some weird low pressure thing. As some extratropical cyclones spin around in the Southern Ocean. Onto the long range here, you see there is Hurricane Lee. There is what will probably be Hurricane Margot. And that by then could potentially be a Tropical Depression 14. You see, we're going to be focusing on Lee first. You see, gets pulled up, attracted, hits Newfoundland, and then races off towards the UK. And they're going to be looking at Hurricane Margot here. So he does that weird loop. This time, it almost spins off something, but grabs itself around it. And that would be a very weird track. It like does a loop within a loop. It goes up, down, around, back up, back down. Kind of does like a loop within a loop. Anyways, you heard nothing. Regardless, Margot goes on, and then gets stretched in two as what was originally Margot goes between the Faroe Islands and are those the Orkney Islands? Yes. Next is the depression, or that could become Nigel or 14. See, here it is, becoming a potent major hurricane before having a very erratic track before speeding off into Britain. And we have another little wave here. Onto the Eastern Pacific. There is literally nothing except a possible depression very far out. In the Western Pacific, again, absolutely nothing except what could have been high key, could maybe possibly potentially reform, but that is just about everything. The Indian Ocean, nothing expected to happen. Onto the sea surface temperatures. The North Atlantic sea surface temperatures, seeing a wide range of 30 to 31 here. The 26 very wide, even though there is a cold trail here. I'm guessing either caused by Franklin or Idalia, and not seeing that cold trail from Lee just yet. Onto the Eastern Pacific, a pretty big area of 30 to 31, with a bit of a drop off here from where Hova went, and that is about everything. The West Pacific here, a very wide area of 30-degree water, and cyclone sufficient waters extending even further out. The Indian Ocean looking piping hot in the, what is that, the Sea of the United Arab Sea, I don't know, and the Red Sea. Besides that, actually quite cool, a small patch of 30 degrees here, but mainly 29 to 27. Anyways, that is it. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to people who inspired me to do this. First, subscribe to Levi Cowan's Tropical Tidbits Hurricane YouTube channel. Great guy. I'm extremely happy that he made the site, or else we might have not been able to get in-depth data on hurricanes. and subscribe to my main channel, Skylancer. We hit 62 subscribers yesterday, and we are going faster than your newborn son. Hold on, that's not good. Oh no,